So we got our group, we're gonna go gas up.
Hi everyone, my name is Scott, and as the title told you, this is day one of touring Big Bend, Texas. Let's go check it out.
We're gonna meet up here with one of the guides that's gonna take us through his private land, which is awesome. And yeah, let's go have some fun. Let's go see what happens.
Let's start off by giving a huge shout out to Austin Moto Adventures. These guys are a tour guide group and a training company. They're based out of Austin, Texas area. And I got to spend a lot of time with the founder of the company, Rawson, and his team, which were absolutely amazing people. Great riders, great hospitality. Everything was so well put together. And the riders that came from around the country were just a bunch of cool guys that we got to hang out with and become friends.
Everybody got your elbows up? Pack position. Yeah, there's some really fun, bumpy, choppy stuff coming up. As we're the first group, we can do a little bit of speed over. It'll be fun.
Keep going.
If you've never paid for a moto tour, you might be wondering, is it actually worth it? Because these aren't cheap. I mean, you can go most places and just a little bit of research, your GPS, and not pay anybody for that. Are there enough pros to outweigh that con? I think the next section in this video is going to prove my point here, but I will say I do a lot of solo riding, but I do like the opportunity to explore areas with locals, and they know the trail, and that's a lot of help. But the biggest advantage is the safety factor. If something goes bad or you drop your bike, everyone there is on your team, and you're never going to be abandoned to figure it out on your own. I know for me, my wife loves that benefit, so I'll share some more pros and cons kind of as the video goes.
Yeah, copy. What's up?
Can you come back and check Jeff's shoulder? He's feeling like it's popping a little bit here.
Sounds like we got a shoulder out of place. You ready?
Yeah. You gonna lift?
Yeah.
Hold on. Here. So here's how you do it. Exactly. Turn around. Get down on your knee. Get down on a butt crunch as far as you can, like this. Lean up against the bike. One hand here, one hand here. You're just gonna stand up like that. You walk yourself up. See how easy that is? Walk yourself up. It will help from that side. But you could do it by yourself if you wanted to. You call it. You say, okay, go. See how easy that is? Keep walking. Keep walking. Keep walking.
All right, now I'll let you get it out of here.
Okay.
Nope.
Between those big rocks.
Yep,
Hit them.
good traction.
Yeah. I hit the big one. Just hit it. There you go. Hit it. This has been a little bit touchy. We had 3 bikes go down in the sand. So you get this like sand transition, and then you hit boulders. Little boulders, but boulders. We're going to call it boulders. So let's watch the pros do it. There's a pro. Look at that. See, now that made it look entertaining.
Okay, so this is really exciting. The guy in front of me is Dave. He's our guide for the day, and this is his property we're actually riding around on before lunch. What's interesting about the bike he's on is it is a Tenere 700. I also ride a T7, so anytime I see another T7, I get all excited about it. But Dave's is a legit Dakar build from Yamaha. Somehow he has some connections with Yamaha, and they gave him all the parts from the Dakar bike. That bike is 70 pounds lighter than stock. So which probably makes it like 100 pounds lighter than mine. And what was even cooler was Dave let me ride it. So thank you, Dave. I appreciate you, buddy. Let me give you another thing that I absolutely love about the tour guides is you don't have to come up with the routes. So, you know, when I'm riding solo, of course, I do my own routes. I put it into the GPS. It's not super difficult, but it does take time to come up with cool routes, especially if you're going with a group and you're kind of the group leader, right? But for this, I just showed up. Here's where we're meeting. They're in charge. And on top of that, they carry all the extra stuff. So first aid kits, they got it. Extra water, they got it. Tools, spare tubes, like everything. On day 2, I took everything off my bike. I carried water on my back, and that was it.
That's a good spot to, yeah, that's a good spot to pause.
Yep.
Oh, did we already drop one?
Yep.
Jeez, man. Bikes are going down left and right. Look at those. Look how beautiful those are. Pretty much the same. I mean, they're all damn near identical.
Why are people taking different ways to me?
Oh, that's not a good start. That is not a good start. Oh, yeah, there we go. You ready?
I'll let Dave ride beside. It just, if I had some momentum, I think I'd be okay. I just don't have any momentum.
You want me to get it out?
Do you mind?
Good.
This is part of it. It's right out to get it out.
Triumph Tiger made it.
I need help.
Tell me when you're ready.
All right.
Ready?
Where were you looking?
One.
That's what I want to talk to you
I was looking
about.
at that tree.
Exactly.
All right, ready?
Yep.
1, 2.
Okay.
All right, so internal thoughts here. Knowing the group we're with, we're probably not going to get a whole ton of difficult riding. And that's just the reality. But this is kind of what you get on tours a little bit, is there's a range of abilities. So just ride for the group's ability. How's our temperature? We're at 88 degrees. It is now 11:35. 2 o'clock's going to be peak. Yeah, we're going to hit 95 today.
I want to clarify something I just said earlier about this group is probably not going to be doing anything difficult. I don't want that to sound like a complaint. Typically, day one of group rides, the guides are trying to figure out what the ability of the riders are, and they want everyone to have fun. So you've always got this dynamic where there's a couple of guys that want to ride fast, There's a couple of guys that are maybe on rentals or they're new to adventure riding, so they don't want to ride fast, and guides have to figure out how to make everybody happy. So based on that we've had a bunch of dropped bikes in the first, hour and a half, I just made the observation that, all right, sounds like we're not going to do anything difficult today. That's really okay. I've met plenty of people that ride fast that are not highly skilled, so speed is not an indicator of skill all the time.
Don't go down. That big old gouge is my front tire. As I came in, it just went.
Good. Lunch.
I didn't really record anything about meals, but I gotta say the Austin Moto crew fed us incredibly well. They had a chef on site, so most of these all-inclusive tours, they covered your food. So whether they're taking you out to restaurants or like these guys, they had the chef come in and breakfast, lunch, dinner, everything's covered. And then when you get back at the end of the day, they've got coolers full of sodas and waters and a whole bar set up. So if you're a drinker, they got you covered there. This was like 5 stars. If you're wondering about the head shake, I'm listening to music and I'm trying to stay energized after eating so much at lunch. So the head shake is just my way of waking myself up. You saw that, right? Let's back that up. Check that out. That is a rock hit, and it's like one frame. Boop, boop, boop. It actually did crack my lens on my Insta camera, and but luckily it's not showing for the rest of the video, so I do have a little crack that I can see. I'll just have to get that fixed, but it's not showing up, so that's cool.
Soft. Ooh, soft. What are we doing? Are we following? What are we doing? Follow them. Got it.
Everyone is familiar with the GoPro effect, and this hill is so steep and loose. But it was a tall climb, and rear tires kind of slipping around a lot of places. Ooh, it was steep. As we're kind of nearing the end of this video, you might be wondering, were there any cons to a tour group? And I'll give you the one that's a con for me. I ride solo most of the time, so I get to dictate my own pace. If I want to go fast, I go fast. If I want to slow down, I slow down. I can go check out an offshoot and come back. And when you're with a group, you don't get to do your own thing, you get to do the group thing. I think the pros definitely outweigh the cons, but it's no longer your ride, it's our ride.
Ring the bell when a nickel, sonny. Look at all that.
Everybody, thanks for watching. Big thumbs up to all the tour guides that made today such a great day. And check out the next video, day 2. I actually found day 2 to be a lot more fun. It was more technical. We went into Big Bend National Park, so you get to see that. And we rode Old Ore Road, which I promise, when I go back to Texas, that's the road I am going to track down and go do it again. So fun times. If you like the tour videos, subscribe, help me build the channel, and I will put out more content, and see you on the next one.